Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hisham Harthi from University of Jeddah, class of 2021. Today we have a review of a book called Lean Product Management by Greg Cohen. As you can see, I created this map to illustrate how the concepts are interlinked with each other. The book basically is split into three parts. First started with background, after that with the challenges, and finally how to become lean. So we will have a quick overview of the main and general concepts and the most important ones of them. Let's start with the background. The background, we have first started with the definition. Basically, achieving ever better product market fit and ever less time with the less few resources. After that, we see that the concept of lean product management is based on the lean theory created in the early 1940s and theory of constraints. The principles which are these concepts are built on are that pulling the requirement from the customers and being very different from the competition. We can achieve that by the continuous validation of our work and having short feedback cycles and appreciating the teamwork and balancing between resource consumptions and development. And finally, reducing the unnecessary work. Now let's go to the product market fit challenge. First, the criteria for successful solution is to address the correct problem, then solve these problems very well, and becoming available for the targeted customers. Now let's consider this. This is called the product market triad, the elements that are critical for product development, which are the product itself and the business model and the problem. Now, these are might be some of these elements might be like unknown, so let's consider what are. If we know all the elements, we are just improving a current product or easing the solution of an existing problem. Now, if we don't have a product, then we are market driven. We are just developing a new one. We have the following techniques. Like we can start by brainstorming or different concept testing and quick prototyping and focus groups. Now, if we don't have a problem, we are technology driven. We have a product that we have to adapt to a current market. The techniques for this are ethnography, interviews, say either individual or as focus groups, or apprenticing. Now, if we don't know the problem nor the solution, so we are in the visionary spectrum. Now, let's get back. What if we don't know the business model? We have to create a new company or a business or a division. We can use the business model canvas or the lean canvas. Basically, guidance models to create new businesses. Now, for the third section of the book, how to become lean, we have some practices and skill and knowledge areas and measures. Let's start with practices. We have almost like 16 practice. So, design maturity and understanding what is the problem around us and cultivating the correct team. Basically, be wise when you choose your team and analyze your problem. We have also do not go as deep as possible from the beginning, and also continuously validate your results and consider minimum market features that could push you into successful sales campaigns with the consideration of being different from the competitors. Also, set a basis for concept development. Uh, Avoid being like arbitrarily designing or like without any basis. Delay your decisions as much as possible. We don't know what would come out in the market or in the designs. And thorough planning, either on budget or steps. After that, we should consider having regular review meetings and manage your portfolio and engage with the community, your customers, other designers, other companies, just to exchange details. After that, we have the skills and knowledge areas. First, chartering and emergent planning and quick validation. We have to be as precise as possible when we are moving forward and avoid to waste any efforts. Analytics, study how your product is selling or how your design is progressing, and continuous customer collaboration. They are the one who is paying for the product, and work in small batches instead of trying to create very big campaigns. Then consider the agile development. We need to be adapt to the quickly changing market and what competitors are doing, splitting the requirement into smaller groups to ease the development and further integration, and creativity facilitation, like allow the designers to just tail in their creative ideas. Finally, we have measures to see how we are progressing. Throughput, how much the resources are consumed, and what is the quantity of work in progress, how each cycle is taking time, what are the batch size, and the how are your ideas flowing, do you have many or less, and what are the tasks in queue. After that, we have the profit and revenue. It is the most obvious metric, and how are your new products stacking. Finally, we have the resource allocation and the obviously outcomes of the process. In conclusion, this is a very good short book, straight to the point, and have a very good information. I really enjoyed reading the discussion within it. I hope you have a clear idea now. Thank you for listening.